What's going on, family? This is episode 67 of the Pharaohs Podcast. I'm your host, Solomon, and I'm joined, as always, by Mr. What's Good himself, Israel.
What's good?
What is going on, bro? How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Got to get some sun today. I'm back working. I got to it early. Got done kind of early. Yeah, man. How you doing? How was your weekend?
My weekend was a travel weekend, family. As y'all can see from my background, I am not in the so-called Pharaoh studio. I am out in location. I am back in Chicago for
Snap.
for church's anniversary and our third Passover.
Dang, y'all got a busy month.
Yes, so I'm gonna be here for a little bit before I go back down to the headquarters.
That's what's up.
uh,
That's what's up.
yeah, so my weekend was travel and church. That was my weekend.
So y'all started your first series of services for the anniversary.
Yes. So we have had some dynamic speakers that have came and decided to come and join and talk to us this past couple Sundays. Even though this is my first Sunday back here, we had a few dynamic speakers that has been coming to talk with us. And this upcoming Sunday, which is our church's anniversary, Faith Temple Coptic Church, um, City of Love, Truth, and Deliverance, 35th year anniversary. Um,
Man,
we'll
35
have,
years.
I think your father is supposed to be coming to speak at our church on
I
Sunday,
believe so. If it's the 21st, I believe so.
which is also coincidentally the winter solstice of
Yeah.
December. Yeah. So it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be lit on Sunday.
Yeah, man. I seen the flyers. I was like, man, y'all got a lot going on. Y'all got people showing up.
Yeah.
Got to hold your
Yeah.
diggers for the whole month.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Good to be
So
busy, man.
and then that fourth Sunday will be our the new Passover, which is the Restoration Passover. Um, that will be on the 28th. So it's lit all this month. Uh,
That's the 28th.
uh, whoever shows up there is gonna be surprised to me. Like so, everybody is welcome to come. If you are in the city of Chicago, for my Chicago listeners who are also Coptic, you could be my guest. I came from Atlanta up here, so you could be my guest. You feel what I'm saying? And come to 625 West 103rd Street, and we will start. I believe that service starts at 3:30. So
3:30. That's what's up.
yeah, so
Gonna
just
have a good time.
come on down for that. But yeah, so yeah, that was basically what I had going on this weekend. Travel and church, and yesterday we had a good time. I even got me a couple licks in. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wasn't trying to, I wasn't trying to, but I got a couple licks in. So we had a good time yesterday.
That's what's up. It's always good to have a good time in the church house.
Yeah,
The tabernacle, as the great Pharaoh Queen would say.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We having a good time. So I'm excited to see everybody. People already been excited to see me. I guess I don't come up here enough. I don't know. Like y'all come to the south. It's warmer.
Man,
I
look,
literally
my
left.
thing.
I literally left 60-degree weather. I got up here. It was 4 degrees.
You said four?
Four.
That's crazy.
4 degrees.
Look,
And I'm sitting here like, yo, y'all need to do some traveling rotating something.
Right, right. Cause I'm out there like, man, it's a two-way street, you know. Y'all can come down here just as much as I come up here. So I'll be flip-flopping depending on the holiday or whatever. I'll be either be in the A or be in Chicago. So
Yeah.
for the family day, no longer named as Thanksgiving, for our family day, I went
Mhm.
up there. And then for I don't know, the day of gifts, I'm gonna be down here, down in the A, in the A. Yeah, but
Oh,
my
okay.
weekend wasn't as as good as yours at church. You know, I was outside being a heathen. You know, I was
Oh yeah.
outside riding motorcycles. I rode up. Weather was so nice down here. I rode to Charlotte. Went to visit some of my peoples out there, some of my friends out that way, and then
Yeah.
rode back Sunday. And the wind was beating me up. The wind was beating me up, man. Coming every which way, like a three-piece special. And yeah, motorcycle meetings, and then I brought it in because then it was getting cold, man. It was getting cold, so I'm like, yeah, gotta go to work in the morning, early in the morning, and that was it, man. That was it. I don't know what I did Friday night. What I do Friday night? I don't even know.
Yeah. Friday,
I don't
I
know.
worked. Oh,
I ran a bunch of
hold on.
errands on Friday. That's right. Yeah.
Let me get this off real quick, family. So before I hit the road, I had got me an oil change from Jiffy Lube.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Now, a person told me that Jiffy Lube sucks, so I should never go back to them again. But I've never had a horrible experience until I was just about to hit the road, right? So I go to Jiffy Lube, regular oil change, oil change just like normal. Y'all, family, why did they forget to I think turn on like one of my valves or something on my engine or something was going on, right? I'm driving my car and I couldn't do my regular cruise control. And I'm like, what's going on? So then I turn my car off. I'm hearing all the noise from the engine. I'm like, what did they do? What did they
Mm.
do? So it delayed me, but you know the saying, delayed don't mean denied. I still was gonna make it up here regardless.
Right, right.
But so it delayed me a little bit to come my regular time that I was gonna come up here. So I had to take my car back to Jiffy Lube that same morning. Same people who worked on it was at work again. I was like, man, what did y'all do? Man, I lifted the hood up. They checked it. They turned on the switch. It took 2 seconds, and
Wow.
my car was back to normal. I said, y'all couldn't do this before. Y'all had
Right,
me
right,
low key
right.
panicking.
How was I supposed to know? How was you supposed to know it was a switch? It was
Yeah,
a switch up in there you supposed to turn like. Well,
cause
I guess I.
normally I sit in the car to just be in the car while they working on it, but I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'll step out for a second, stretch my legs or whatever. And that normally doesn't happen to me. But yeah, I was a little upset about that for a second. I calmed myself down. I did a lot of breathing techniques. And I was like, hey, it's probably not the time I'm supposed to be there then. I just normally I don't have an issue. Today I did, but I didn't let it bother me or get me stressed out. Just was like just a little frustrated. And then after that, boom, I was gone.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I had a situation similar. I just say something. My battery was dead, so I was
Your
supposed to
battery
leave.
was dead.
Yeah, my motorcycle, cause it's cold. So in the
Okay.
cold, you're supposed to have it on the battery tender at night. I didn't put it on the tender, so I went to start it. It didn't start. And then I tried to start it again, and the battery died. It just instantly drained. And it took about like 3 hours for the battery to get back up there. And then once I was able to turn it, start it up, I think I ended up leaving at 12 instead of like, what was I? Instead of like 9 o'clock. I think I was
Mm.
gonna leave it like 9. 9:30. So then I ended up having to leave at 12. But yeah, I got there eventually. That's it. But I was like, man, maybe I should buy a new battery, or I was trying to figure out everything to leave at the time that I was trying to leave. But then I was like, ah, skip it. I'm gonna just let this thing recharge, and I'm gonna come back and try it again. That's how that went. That's how my Saturday went. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Family, we gonna talk about today a lot of some deep diving into the winter solstice and Christmas season because we got it coming up. And the winter solstice is actually on Sunday. It's this Sunday coming up. So we're gonna break some of that down. Uh I'm going to, of course, talk about the Bears for a second because they're 10 and
Oh,
4.
oh, right here, perfect
I
shirt.
see.
Bam. Yeah, rip your shit.
Got your Bears shirt on, man.
Yeah,
I gotta give me a Bears hat. I'm gonna get one.
yeah.
Give me a good one because they are doing a great job this season, which I am admittedly going to say I did not think it was going to happen this year. I thought maybe next year. I thought this
It's
year was
always
going to be
maybe
like
next year.
I thought it was going to be a test out season. Honestly,
No,
you got a brand new coach. You got a second year quarterback. Like I said before on the podcast, I really thought it was going to be, you
no,
know,
they came to perform. They ain't no first timers. They not a first timers. They've been doing this before. It's
yeah,
just a new team. That's it. Or
yeah.
new people, new situations for some. But
Yeah,
yeah,
so I was definitely excited and happy to see that is what they're doing. Of course.
you just need to keep it up.
Well, I hope they do. I hope they do. I'm excited to see things play out. And it's definitely cold up here. It's freezing.
Turn up the heat.
What state you in today? You in Atlanta?
I'm in Georgia. I'm not in Atlanta, but I'm in
Okay.
Georgia. I'm like south, south, probably like an hour and some change south. Like I'm a Macon.
Oh, okay. All right, family. We finna get to it because it ain't nothing to it but to do it. And I'm gonna start off with is it disrespectful?
Oh snap! Is it disrespectful? Let's see what's up.
All right, family. I got a video this time for is it disrespectful. So let's check this out, family. Yeah, I heard about this lady that works at Cinnabon who was very disrespectful.
Mm.
And yeah, let's check this. Let's check this out, family, and see what y'all think about this situation. Because when I saw it, I said, yeah, she definitely asking for whatever she want. She definitely asking for it. So let's take a look, family, at this quick video of this lady who works at this Karen that works at Cinema.
It's a
Cinema.
Karen.
I am racist.
So idiot. For
And
real.
you are an
Idiot. No,
I'm
not.
racist. And I'll say that to the whole entire world.
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you? You fuck
Ugly? Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
Your body makes you a better.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you or something? I would get the face. With your
You're
recording.
better. Fuck out of here. No, I'm
I'm
not.
racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruin your life, by the way.
Oh, talking about
I-
you talking about respect? You talking about respect? You are fired from this place, mother. Let's not be working here.
hiding your fucking
No, we're
face
not.
for
No,
what?
we're not. No, we're not.
Because you know damn well you're
That's
fucking
respect.
people.
That's respect. That's respect.
Disrespectful.
That's respect.
Disrespectful.
Hey, keep pushing, keep squeezing that caramel, bitch. Get the fuck out of
Right
here.
for you. That was good for you.
No.
Yeah. I have
You're
everything.
lucky I don't smash this on your face. What's recording doing for you?
Let's
To
figure it
show you
out.
you are the wall. Oh, harassing you.
She came with the white bitch and then fucking came back as a black bitch.
Oh, really?
Get your face somewhere else, you fat, fucking ugly, bug-eyed bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't know. Sometimes the customers they be provoking the staff though. It's like you came here provoking the smoke, but you got to be better than that. If you working in some place, like you got to be better than that, cause you can't. People be recording so thirsty to record, and then they catch you saying something off the wall, and now you fired and you can't get a job. And yeah, that was racist though. But yeah,
First, are you serious? I don't care if a customer do come in there wilding. You're at work. It's
I
your job
came to
to
work,
stay
not for you to give
professional.
me BS,
I get you, but it's
especially if I'm creating the food for you. Like what? Who does that?
first of all, she admitted that she's racist, so she knew she was already in the wrong in the first place,
Yeah, that's bad.
right? So,
Right.
if you already said that that you admitted that you racist in the first place, then what you saying out your mouth, you about to be disrespectful, and then trying to turn it around saying that they're being disrespectful. No, you cussing them out, all types of stuff. Like, come on now. And you work at Cinnabon.
Yeah, Cinnabon.
Come
That's
on,
crazy.
bro. It's to me wildly disrespectful. You're wilding, bro. You wild, and you talking about you came back with this black B, and you talking about this white B and all this other stuff. Whoa. When did race get into
Yeah,
this?
yeah. She went off the rocker with that one.
Like, you gotta chill. It ain't that big of a deal. You making it a bigger deal than what it is. So to
Yeah.
me, I'm gonna say, hey, white lady at Cinnabon, you disrespectful.
She shouldn't be working there. She need to be in the back where there is no interaction with customers. She needs to be hidden. The employee you don't know that work there.
She need to be fired. That's what she need to be.
Yeah.
Get her up out of there
Got to.
with a quickness.
Out of there. Out
Get
of
up,
there.
get up out of there with a quickness. Super quick.
Out of there.
All right, family. I got another video. Oh yeah, we got videos for days. We got videos for days. It be stored up. When we got time to release them, we can release them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got time. We got all types of stuff we can react to now. Don't get it twisted. Now this is a AI generated person. Oh yeah. Yeah, and the subject
generated.
he's AI generated. Yep. And he is going to talk to us about women leaving regardless of the situation. Okay. So let's take a look at what this AI generated person had to say. And I want us to react to it, Israel, to see if he on point with it, whoever created it on point with it or not. Okay.
All right.
What's going on,
good.
Eric? He talking some he talking some year. Okay, so let's like I say, let's react to this real quick because I definitely want to get people's opinion. And Eric, you definitely in here. I definitely want to hear what you got to say. Student Olivia, you probably in here too. Grandma, if you on here, I want to hear your thoughts as well. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it, family. Let's hear what this AI generated person got to say.
Leave you because you don't have.
Snap.
And the same woman can leave you because you're too busy with your job.
Yeah.
That's the irony nephew. Yeah. And you can lose her by having nothing, and you can lose her again by trying to build something. Right. Some women don't love the man, they love the convenience. No pressure, no sacrifice, no responsibility. Yeah. They want the benefits of a king without the patience it takes to watch him build a kingdom. Yeah. A broke man is unambitious, a working man is too unavailable, and somehow the man is always the villain. But here's the darker truth. The wrong woman will turn your struggle into a weapon and your success into a crime. Yeah. When you're down, she'll judge you. When you're rising, she'll resent you. And when you become who you were meant to be, she'll say you changed, never admitting she just couldn't grow with you. And she'll claim you switched up when the truth is you simply stepped into the light and her shadow couldn't follow. You didn't lose her, nephew, you shed her. Yo, it's your favorite AI uncle here. If you want to learn how to create and monetize an AI influencer just like this, click the link in my bio.
Oh, wait. AI, okay, AI Unc.
AI Unc is out here looking like who he looking like? One of the Ron Isley. That's what he looking like. Yeah. But I think you can't tell me he don't look like Ron Isley. Come on, man.
Hey, you funny. You funny as hell for that. Well, go ahead.
He got an interesting point. But success will be a double-edged sword when it comes to, I guess, the unappreciated, the ones that take you for granted. Because it's just like he said, you know, they're gonna say you switched up when you up there growing, and then they're gonna say, oh, you work too much. When you gotta work to keep the woman, and then when you stop working, they're gonna be like, where the money at? So you can't never really satisfy the woman, right? Spend more time with her, you're gonna have less money. You got less money, she gonna ask where it's at. You tell her you spending time with her, she gonna tell you to go to work. You go to work. Look, I'm trying to tell you. But if you got a good one, they gonna come up with a plan for you, a plan with you, like, hey, you need to do this many OT hours, so then we could do this, or we need X amount of money, so we gotta do this. You come up with a plan together. When you could do it together, that's better than the one that's just like a leeching and mooching off you. What'd you think about it?
So, of course, you know, my thought process, what caught my attention the most out of this whole situation was, hey, you say you want a king, but you know, you ain't patient enough for him to build the kingdom, right? And it's not an overnight success story. The saying that Rome wasn't built in a day is really a metaphor of how things happen over time, right? Mm-hmm. So people want, or some women want to be with a man who is already successful. And, you know, it brought me to a point of thinking about how only, and this might be one of the real pill, as they say, talk conversations that a lot of people be like, women be like, I don't want to hear that, but we talking about it, right? Right. There's a lot of people who believe that only Black women wait until a man is successful to be with him. And I'm going to have to disagree with that. I'm going to have to disagree with that because it's not that they want only Black women want you to be successful, but every race wants you to be successful. Now, they be saying, well, the white women, you know, they'll sit by your side while you build the kingdom and actually help you with your credit score and all that other stuff like that. Well, if that's the case, then our women must be more educated in how to help a brother to build. So if that brother not building the way he's supposed to be building, and you know ways of how to make that happen, then you should be able to help and be an assistant or a helpmate to that man that you want to be successful. So it's not a damned if you do and a damned if you don't type of situation. If you are a person or a man who has ambition and is working, then you have to have a woman who is patient and supporting. Okay. If you are ambition and working, you need a woman who is patient and supporting. Okay. Now, if you one of those brothers who on that beta type of side, not the alpha type of side, and you want your woman to do all the work for you, then hey, whatever works for you, work for you. But don't you complain about a man or a woman who is not doing the job that you feel like they should be. There is somebody out here for everybody, but at the same time, what you need to do as a grown man is make sure that you are providing for your family. Now, if that becomes a problem with the woman that you're dating, I mean,
You gotta find a new one.
you gotta find you a new one.
You gotta drop it like dead weight, man.
Yeah.
But
Um,
if they if
Go ahead.
they know that about white women, they say, oh, she'll stay by the side. Then they should also know that the white women be having a plan to divorce them and leave after they get married. Like you don't see this trend. You don't see the trend with the rich black man, and you got the white lady. Yeah, she been there. She gonna be there, and then get married, right? I forget the young dude name, but there was a dude that cut his hair off, right? He going through changes in life now because he was young. He was in the NFL. He got married to the white girl. I forget his name. You know which one I'm talking about? The big blockhead looking dude.
Is he married to Taylor Swift?
I don't know, but
What team he play
uh,
for?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I
Is
don't be
okay?
paying
Is he
attention.
white or black?
He black. It's black. It's always the
Oh, oh,
black
oh, oh,
dude.
oh, oh, oh! You
The
talking about
young
Travis
black
Hunter?
dude.
You talking about Travis
Yes,
Hunter?
Travis Hunt. Yes, he got
Okay.
married to that nice snow bunny, right? They got married, and then after that, she
Dr.
ended up
Umar would
filing
not
for
approve.
divorce.
Dr. Umar
No,
would not approve.
I think Dr. Umar, he probably got a thing. He got a hot for the snow bunnies and don't want to say nothing. But we gotta play that. We got some inside knowledge on Dr. Umar and his obsession with snow bunnies. But yeah, and then she filing for divorce and stuff and taking half this man's money after it looked like they were so happy. But we all know it's the same trend. The white girl gets with the black athlete or the black rapper, they get married, and then they get divorced, and she takes half of his money. And that probably took her what, a few years, maybe 4 years, more than she'll ever make from graduating for college. They got their blueprint. That's their
Yeah,
wealth right there.
yeah,
Crazy. All
yeah.
right. In the chat, Olivia says, "What if there's a woman with the same thought process as the AI and what he says?" Hmm.
What do you mean by that, Olivia? You talking about if there was if the woman thought the same thought? Like, are you saying that if like
A
in a
Cardi
woman's
B and
position,
Quavo situation.
right? Yeah, like is it a man trying to
What's that
like
again?
explain it a little bit better, and then we'll be able to answer it for you.
I guess if the road was that is that Quavo who she was with?
She was with Offset.
Oh, Offset. My bad. Look,
Well,
I
he's
know she
weird
was
too.
wanting me.
That's another is it disrespectful type of situation because
Oh,
okay, go ahead.
alimony. Is it
Yeah,
disrespectful for a man to ask a woman for alimony because she's the breadwinner in the relationship?
my thing is this though. This is my thing. You married her, and
Right.
you decided you didn't want to sign the divorce papers. How is it on her that she got pregnant because you won't sign the divorce papers? Leave her alone. I feel like that's weird. What you think?
Uh, I think people don't take they vows seriously anymore. That's for sure. Because clearly they either didn't say it or made up their own, so they don't know the vows. It's supposed to be better for better or worse, richer or poor, sickness and health. What's the other one? Somewhere, but those are the main foundations. Till death do us part, stuff like that, right? Obviously, they still alive. And when they started, apparently the roles was reversed. He was the breadwinner, and she wasn't making that much money. Now she making the money, and he trying to get her money. Like, just he would take the win if they just get divorced, and either it's a 50-50 split, or they just take their stuff and leave. I think he's being what the women today call sassy. He's being a sassy man because he wants alimony.
I do
Like, no,
believe, honestly, I do believe that he is being sassy because, like I say, like, what you taking her money for? Go make your own, brother.
that sounds like, yeah, you sound like
Go
a
make your
loser.
own. You
You
already
trying
rich,
to
so
take
go
the
make some
stripper
more.
money, and a single mother that was an ex stripper, and now she's the hottest thing since shoestrings out here, and he want all of her money. He wants to be paid. He feel like he put her on, so he should be paid. But I feel like that's some sassy stuff.
Stuno Livia, what were you talking about? You talking about the new topic of us saying that if it's disrespectful or not. But what were you talking about? You said about the AI guy. If it was the woman in the same thought process as the AI, what would and what he says? What do you mean by that? Like, because he was saying that if a man working too much is a problem with the woman, she'll leave. If he's not working too much, it's still a problem that the woman will leave. So are you saying if a woman is working too much, that a man will leave?
Man, she working a lot. I need to be working too. I'll be happy. I'm like, yeah, she at work. That mean I could go ride my motorcycle. I could do everything I want to do till she get home. That is perfect with me. She got friends. They got one night. Oh, that's cool. I'm going outside too.
Okay, I wouldn't think like that. I would think though that she'll probably get very frustrated fast because women are not a lot of times like to be at home with the children, and then sometimes they like to be at home. Period. In 2025, oh my man, I don't know if it's just the women that I run into, but it's a lot of women who like to be at the crib and chilling. They don't be wanting to work for real.
Yeah, especially what's wrong with this? Especially in the hey man, I don't know if she said yes or what if the woman trying to get herself together and the man still leave? Well, then she could find a new one. What they say when one want another one will.
Okay, I could. That's half the truth, but then the other half is like, don't think that it's always green on the other side. Now the grass ain't
No,
always green,
the
and
grass is
sometimes
green where you water it.
that grass is green because the grass is fake. Okay,
The grass is green where you water it. Okay, it's gonna be green
okay,
over here if you watering it. And it's gonna be green over here if you watering it. You just
I
gotta
like
pick a
that.
side.
I like that. I like
Yeah, yeah,
that.
that part.
um, you know what though? Most women though, I'm gonna say from my experience, Israel can speak from his. When a woman really wants to get herself together, she usually tells me like, "Hey, I'm getting myself together." And most times they don't really want to date. When a woman is really locked in with herself, they really don't be wanting to date for real.
Hmm. Let's see. Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah, if the woman trying to get her stuff together and the man still leaves, then that's good. No distraction for her. But
yeah.
on the other hand, if the dude trying to get himself together and the woman trying to get herself together, you can either do it together, try to get yourself together, or just leave each other alone and get yourself together, or
Yeah,
find somebody. Sometimes women these days are looking for help. You know, I wouldn't.
a lot of them looking for help, brother. A lot of these women out here looking for somebody to assist them, be they
That
dad.
part. That part.
They be wanting a father figure. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. They be
Right.
like, they don't want no love. They be asking for help.
That part.
They want you to. They like, man, these bills out here is crazy. They might not even. They won't even. Some people won't even like you for real. They just be wanting you to give them.
Free meals. Some
Yes,
people are serial daters. They go for the free meals for the fun. They like the dating, and I'd have fun dating too, going on dates too if I wasn't paying for it. Yeah, of course I'm gonna have fun.
man. They
Yeah.
hit you with the. They hit you with the. What did it say? I see it with many women my age, literally. Yeah. Uh,
Serial date. How old is she? Was she in the 20s?
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You
But
ever
I
you ever heard somebody? A few women hit me with the So you gonna have me starve? You not gonna feed me, girl? No. What you thought this
Dang, what
was?
was y'all going beforehand? Or was y'all just texting? Right, because when we leave the food, you just go straight to drinks or what?
Listen. I ain't all that begging stuff. That is such a turn off. I don't deal with none of that stuff. Do not beg me at all, because then it just make me feel like all you want is money,
Oh, you
and
know
I
what?
want money too.
That part. Now, I think one time I was at a bar. It was so funny. Bar stories are crazy. I was at a bar, and then I got to talking to one lady or something. I think I asked the name or what she do, what she drinking. No, I think of what she drinking. Tell me what she drink. Oh, that's what's up. Why you gonna buy me another one? Like, nah. It just looked nice what you was drinking. I wanted to know what you was drinking.
Someone now.
Yeah, I ain't finna buy you another one. I'm finna buy what you just had because I like it, and I'm gonna try it for myself. But no, they try to do it to you, boy. I know I look like whatever I look like. I'm buying drinks, but I'm like, nah, I ain't buying you a drink. Uh-uh.
I
That's
be thinking about how when people be talking about what they be wanting, women be wanting stuff. I be wanting stuff too, bruh. Like it ain't just you think you just the only person that wants something in life. No, I want stuff in life too. Like maybe I'm hungry. You gonna let me starve?
this man. That's wild.
Okay. All right, family. We spent enough time on the shenanigans. Let's get into really the only topic of today, and we're going to talk about Christmas, the winter solstice. All right, and why? What's the real deal about Christmas? What's the real deal about the winter solstice? I know people will be like, "Oh, here we go. I'm finna down another holiday and all that other stuff," but we must understand where these things come from and what it means. Um, you, by all means, if you feel like you gotta keep on celebrating Christmas, whatever. This information is just to have information in the back of your mind and your back pocket for whenever you want to make a change for yourself, or even if you want to, as your children get older, you tell them the truth behind certain things. But it isn't to deter you from whatever, but it is to educate you, because the more informed you are, the better decision making you can make. Okay.
That part.
And me myself, I don't celebrate none of these holidays. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate Easter. I don't celebrate New Year's the way that you all might think it is, because as I broke down last year, which again I'm going to put at the end of this video of the breakdown of New Year's and time and how things are different, and how over time has been manipulated. Okay. All right, family. So let's get into the real deal holy field. Okay, and I'm finna bring up this slide because I want everybody to learn with me. Yeah, Pharaohs Podcast, we get to it. This comes from my book, 369 Questions to Ask the Black Coptic Nation. And let me zoom in a little bit for people to see in case they cannot. How does that look on your end, Israel? Looks good?
Yeah, it look good. I just gotta zoom in. Let me see.
Let me zoom in some more for you, Dan.
Maybe it's because I got this sideways.
No, it's probably gonna be good for me to keep zooming in. All right. Okay. So my question was, this was a question of 151 of 369 questions to ask the Black Coptic Nation. It said, why shouldn't cops celebrate Christmas? Right? And Christmas, the answer is that this holiday is made up by the same people who are still trying to oppress Black people. Remember that the Coptic organization, after the Order of Melchizedek, was created to liberate the minds of Black people. The first thing the founder did was teach about the image of a Black creator. Christmas is a misrepresentation of winter solstice and Crux Sun star constellation. Christmas is not Jesus' birthday. The winter solstice, which is the shortest days of the year, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of December, where the sun dies or stands still for 3 days, which is be December 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Okay.
Might I add, right? Those are the shortest days, but also the longest nights.
Okay.
You gonna wake up thinking, yo, it's time to go, it's time to wake up. Nah, it's still nighttime.
He said it's still nighttime.
Yeah, man. Those are the shortest days, but the longest nights. I swear that you probably wake up 3 times before it's time to wake up for real.
Oh, we. Yeah, you said something right there. Okay. On the 5th day, December 25th, the sun is born or risen. All right. And here's an image for the people who are on Spotify. Whenever you get a chance to come back to the YouTube channel, you'll be able to see the images of the sun on December 22nd, 23rd, 24th, right? And the winter solstice, right? The constellation, the 3 kings of Orion's belt, star in the east, and then the sun crux constellation. All right. All right, now let's get to the Christmas tree. Now, a lot of people don't know about the Christmas tree, right? And why I say you doing all of this shopping for a Christmas tree, but you don't understand where the Christmas tree even come from. Okay, so let's get into this, because I want people to be, like I said, educated about what they're doing. Okay, so I say, so what about the Christmas tree? Depending on who you're asking, most Hebrew Israelites will blame it on Nimrod of the Bible. But Germany is credited to have started the Christmas tree tradition in America as we know it in the 16th century, when Christians brought decorated trees into their homes. The Vikings in Scandinavia thought that the evergreens, the type of tree that are green all year round, this was a special plant of the sun god Balder. So they worshiped the tree. Okay. Does the Bible support the Christmas tree? Now, this is for my people who are Bible thumpers and scholars and all this stuff, right? The Bible does not support the Christmas tree. So even if I'm telling you, hey, let's talk about history, and you say, well, forget history. Well, let's go into what you like. We're gonna talk about what you like then. The Bible say no. According to the Bible, Jeremiah 10 verses 1-4, hear ye the word of which the Lord spaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of people who are in vain. For one cut of a tree of the forest, the work of the hands of a workman with an axe. Right? So that means somebody's cutting down a tree, right? They deck it with silver and gold, and they fasten it with nails, with hammers, and it moved not. So that means you took the tree out. I remember growing up. You took the tree out this forest, and you put the tree, inside the house and you nailed it down, you made sure that you had to put it the way the old-fashioned trees was. You had to have the thing to nail it down to make sure it can put into the stand and stand up inside your house. It say you're not supposed to do that. Meaning you are not supposed to do what everybody else does. Okay? Now, for the people who still won't tell their children that ain't no Santa Claus. Oh, yeah, we going to talk about it. This is the Pharaohs Podcast. We going to talk about some stuff to get you educated now. Tell your friends about this. Share this video.
The crazy part.
Go ahead with you. Go ahead,
Andrew. I seen some churches trying to say it doesn't matter that it wasn't Jesus' birthday, or trying to put that part aside, trying to discredit that part. Like, hey, it don't matter if it was his birthday or not. It don't matter if it was if he wasn't born in December. And them saying this, I'm gonna have to start screenshotting it when I see it. Because it was like them saying this lets me know they know the truth. Because if you ain't know the truth, you wouldn't have to say that statement. Right? That part. But continue.
A lot of people know the truth, but they want to capitalize on money. They want to capitalize on business, and they let the money control them instead of letting the money work for them. They working for the money. But let me continue. So for the people, okay, now this is all in my book now. These are things that I've written years ago. All right. You can always come and ask me for a copy of the 369 questions to ask the Black Coptic faith if you are Coptic. This is a Coptic only book. You have to be in the order after the order of Melchizedek to get this book. But I'm going to break down some of these things to the world because this is still important. Okay. All right. So where does Santa Claus come from? Okay. You got Santa, and if you mix around the letters, it spells Satan. Okay. Old Saint Nick or Saint Nick means devil, according to the Webster Dictionary. Okay. 1773. American English is a dialect from Dutch. Okay. The breakdown of Saint Nicholas is a bishop of Asia Minor, which is Turkey, became a patron saint for children, according to etymology. This is when you go to the origin of words, etymology. Okay. The word is translated of two Greek words, Nico and Los, which is Nicholas, right? The word Nick means to slay. Los means a people.
Wow.
This is according to the Strong's Concordance Greek Reference Dictionary. So Nicholas means to conquer the people.
Might I interject right here?
Go
I
ahead.
like the way back then names meant something. Today, people name their children anything. But continue.
So family, I'm basically giving you all the breakdown of where Christmas comes from. There's another book I actually have here. I had showed Israel before the podcast, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it because it's just so long. But this is the book here. Let me see if I can
see you disappear.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get it on here.
There we go.
You know what? Let me just read it. Let me just read it to you. It says, African people and European holidays, a mental genocide.
Crazy.
And it's by Isha Kamuza Barashango. Isha Kamuza Barashango. Okay. That's who the author of the book is. The title of the book, again, is called African People and European Holidays, A Mental Genocide. Okay. One of these books here, and then my book, of course, you will be able to break down a lot of the different holidays that have came about in our American history that we all celebrate as a people. But I was going to talk about this book or put some pointers on, but it's so long that you guys need to read it for yourself. I
That
needed
part.
more time to kind of I'm gonna need more time to kind of pull out some more things. But this is only book one. This is only
Book
book
one
one.
about
Book
many.
two. There's two books. I have both books. Um, I have both books about the European holidays that break down even more in depth of what I just gave y'all. I'm only giving
Mm,
y'all snippets of small things. But there's more books out here who can definitely give you the background and history of these certain holidays, right?
right.
So yeah, so I gave you all, Christmas. I gave you all the Christmas tree, and I gave you all the breakdown of Santa Claus. Okay. If you want to continue to celebrate Christmas, that's on you, whatever you want to do. But over here on this Pharaohs podcast, we're gonna give you the truth about what we celebrating. Okay.
That part.
If y'all want to talk about that or any questions about Christmas, y'all can hit me in the chat right now. We can definitely talk about it. Eric, Olivia, whoever else is watching. If y'all want to talk about that, we can definitely keep talking about that. But like I say, about the winter solstice, about the that's where we get the whole Easter thing come from too, right? They talking about after 3 days, you know, Christ is born again. That's the constellation. Um,
Mm,
everything is not what it seems. You have to unlearn to relearn, because we've been bamboozled and lied to for a lot of time and years. Okay, so it's just like, let's see. I mean, it's other holidays we could talk about that we thought was something that is something else, or even when it comes to geographically our atmosphere. A lot of people nowadays are thinking about, well, how come they say space is above us, right? But then they always dressed up in these astronaut suits, look like they're doing deep diving into the ocean. These are good questions.
mm,
Why are they dressed like that? Why are when they doing um, um, astronaut training, they go into the water? These are good questions. These are things that make you think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, we had to break down some of this winter solstice before the winter solstice.
yeah.
What you got, Israel? How you feeling about it?
Uh, man, people definitely have to. I think it was something. It was a quote. Dang, where my other phone at? Hold up. It was a good quote that came up in my memories about the truth, right? And it's the thing about people when it comes to the truth and learning it. Uh, the thing about the truth, however you find it, is that it's gonna set you free, but might hurt you in the process. And I think the thing that's how it is with the people to set them free, but it's gonna hurt them because then they like, oh well, now what do I do? You know, what are we gonna? The holidays, these pagan holidays or European holidays, give people reasons and excuses to be off of work, to see their family, to spend money. It's justifying their reasons, right? That's
Yep.
really what it is. Because most of these people, they don't go to church. They don't read the Bible. They are. It was a word I used to say all the time, where it's like something similar to scapegoat Christians or scapegoat members, where they only call on them or they only think about the Christ or Jesus when it's certain holidays, but aside from that, they don't pray for real. They don't go to church. Those are the people that only go during the special occasions, or only think about it during the special occasions, right? And no time after that. But they don't question. They don't question what has always been, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know, but
exactly.
it
even
is what
even
it is.
Valentine's Day, that's a whole nother breakdown too.
Oh yeah. See, my church, we used to do back in the day. Well, they used to do classes on these holidays, but at
Yeah,
least at my church and to school the people on the holidays. Give them knowledge, dropping the knowledge on it. Why we shouldn't celebrate it and what it really is versus what they pointed off, dress it up to be. You know. But
yeah.
yeah,
But
I don't
I
celebrate
had,
Christmas either.
but I definitely had I was walking around Walmart and I was like, man, y'all see all these trees? I mean, if people knew, the history of the Christmas tree, would they really be buying it? And so that's another reason why I have to break this thing down about the
Mm.
Christmas tree and why it shouldn't be in your house. Even if you, like I say, I gave you the history part. What is going on, brother? We gonna read your we reading your question today for Ask the Pharaoh. I'm glad you tuned in today. So uh so I said like, hey, okay, well, if you don't care about the history, because there are people that don't care about what you really teaching or what you really got the information for unless it hits where they care.
Right.
So it's like, okay, well, maybe you're not a history buff, but maybe you're a person who's a religious person, and the Bible say that you shouldn't even have a Christmas tree in your house.
Right.
So either way it go, I'm gonna hit you from where is you gonna get impacted at. Maybe you like history, and me giving you the history of the Christmas tree made you don't want to get the Christmas tree, or maybe you don't care about history. So let's go to the Bible, what you really care about. And I gave you the verse, I gave you the book, I gave you the verse of where you can look, and it tells you that you shouldn't have a Christmas tree in your house.
Mm.
But we say that we Coptic people, we say we different, we say we not of the
Oh
world,
yeah, 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 yeah.
but we still
It's
doing everything that the world do. I'm trying to figure out
they
where
don't
did
want to
this,
let it go. Some people their excuse, oh, they doing it for the children.
that is
Building
the
a lie.
main reason. Oh, that is the main reason.
Yeah,
That
we
is
doing it for the children,
oh,
so they can have something. It's crazy. I've heard that plenty of times. We doing it for the children, we know, but you living a lie. You
yes.
continuing this lie, letting them know it's okay to lie.
Yes. Because
Crazy.
then what happens is you're gonna tell them the truth when they get older. And so then the children gonna ask you, well, mommy, daddy, why would you tell me that Santa Claus was real when I was younger? And then I grow up to find out that all the Christmas presents are in the closet until you decide to take them out on the 25th
Right.
or while I go to sleep. So internally, they're going to think that it's okay. This is why you got so many people who like to be deceitful, because they will learn that it's okay to be deceitful.
That part.
This is why you got people who don't mind, who are compulsive liars, because we have trained them that it's okay to lie,
Oh
even
yeah,
if you
lying
think
on
it's a small white
Christmas.
lie.
Right. Lying on Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. What is that?
And sometimes it ain't their fault too, because
The school
um,
teaching a lie.
the school teaching the lie, and then also like they might not know, maybe they didn't find a Pharaohs podcast to tell them, or maybe they don't understand, they haven't went to a church to maybe break it down for them in a certain way or a certain level. um I meant to say this yesterday when they called me to speak at the church, but I wanted to also say that, hey, your understanding or your overstanding of the Bible is really the conscious level that you're at. Okay. Where's your level at consciously? The way you'll be able to decode the Bible, because the Bible is coded. The reason why some of y'all fall asleep in church, can't understand it, don't want to read it, all the other stuff, is because in your reality, it did not set in your consciousness and your subconscious to understand how deep the Bible go for yourself. So once you get to a certain level of consciousness, you'll be able to decode the Bible and then understand which part is an allegory, which part is actually literal, which part is figurative, which part is metaphysical, which part is metaphorical. You will understand all the different types of what is going on when it comes to you reading it, because it's not just words on a paper. They actually put things inside of the Bible to break down the actual human body. Why they say that is a basic instructions before you leave Earth, because they dumbed it down for you. Understand that the oldest Bible is African.
Mm-hmm.
So when we talking about the Coptic faith, or what is the oldest religion in the world, and we say Coptic, or we talk about Egypt, or we talk about Ethiopia, which is another thing too. People don't know that Ethiopia is older than Egypt. Kemet. Okay, it's older. Yes, sir. Once we do our deep diving to understand what is going on and how we get to the origins of things, we'll understand where we lack and where we need to go from. We were talking about knowledge in this new Passover. The ambassador prophets, myself and Luke, Dr. Luke, had to break down knowledge. And so we was bringing down knowledge, and this is also me breaking it down again today. The prince says, yes, it's conscious, but the teacher must be willing to break it down to grasp their attention. Of course. I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. We got to teachers gotta teach.
Teachers gotta teach. They gotta seek. To be Coptic is to be a seeker. You gotta seek the knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be actively learning.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ain't doing that, then you can't teach. You can't teach what you don't know.
I do not, brother, I do not have the Ethiopian version of the Metaphysical Bible, but I do have a lot of metaphysical books.
I got a metaphysical Bible. Unfortunately, I don't have it on me, but it's the one with the names, though.
I have that one as well.
That's a big book.
Yeah, I got a couple books that's metaphysical with names and all that. A few of them actually. Family, I encourage you to go and seek, like Israel just said.
Seek the knowledge ye shall find.
Matter of fact, brother, since you on here right now, because we normally don't catch each other, but I did see a post of yours. Was it the I think you just got out the studio. So I want to get you on here for a second. But yeah, I need some more. You could definitely send me a link to another book. I don't mind having another book. My library is large. I have a lot of books. I don't mind adding to them at all. But yeah, like you say, Israel, you got to be a seeker. You got to want to learn. What's the point? What's the purpose? We always say this thing every day in every way we getting better. Well, how we doing that?
Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. I be saying I'm getting greater and greater. Yes,
for sure.
In order to better the world, we must first better ourselves.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, ain't that the ain't that the saying as it always is?
Yes, sir.
Ain't that the same? Was it as it always is? Brother Elisha, I just sent you the link right now. So if you wanna join us, you can. Because we definitely gonna talk about your question. We definitely gonna talk about your question on Ask the Pharaoh section, which is the next section, next segment, family. Before I do the thoughts from Pharaoh this week. But I love this. If you can't tell, I love this part of the podcast when we breaking down something for people to learn who maybe have not learned it before. I love this. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
What's good?
What is going on? How you feeling?
Feeling it's crazy how I'm like, cause I deleted Facebook, right? Cause I've been trying to dial down and focus. I'm like, man, let me just check Facebook. Saw your live thing. I'm like, man, let me hop in. That's wild. You first on my feed on my Facebook, bro. Wow.
Okay.
But I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
Doing
We're doing
good.
well.
Out here getting it.
Yeah, doing good. See y'all
Yes,
out
sir.
here teaching, man.
Yeah.
Y'all teaching.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
teaching. Y'all, for those who's trying to seek, where do you begin? What's the first book you would recommend someone to read? I mean, obviously we're gonna say the Bible, but what? Well,
It depends on what you're trying to learn.
I was gonna say, it depends on what you're trying to find, where you want to go. But
Well,
the first book somebody should read, man, that's a subjective question.
Okay. If you seeking for yourself, like to know yourself, right? What would you start? Right? Because in order to grasp life, you gotta understand you. So what book would you convey to for those who's trying to seek for themselves, their own understanding?
So I would say for me, if you looking just to think about yourself, I'm science.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell people to break down like the biology or the body. So that's how I would go, because I'm scientific in the mind.
I love it.
What about you, Israel?
Man, I'm more so like self-development and success on the part. I would go with like the Motivation Manifesto. 9 declarations to claim your personal power.
Yeah, hey, drop that. I need to read that. I like to broaden my.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a pretty good book. I probably read it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Something I read. Now, if you're trying to go for like, let's say, growth in climbing the ladder of like business and just life type stuff, you could say Think and Grow Rich.
Okay. I like that.
Okay.
I used to read that. I used to read that every year. I reread it in January.
Right.
I did that for a couple of years, and there's something new up in it. Like every time, it's like you read something, you find something new.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. 12 Powers of Man.
12 Powers of Man is good.
That's another one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. Hey man, hey, I appreciate you having me on here, man.
No, for sure, bro. It was crazy because I was looking for your question last week because from Instagram, and I was like, I can't find it. So then I'm like, we found this. So I said, I'm gonna save it for this week. So I ain't even know you was gonna come on this week.
Ain't that wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna see if I could drop it up in the comments. Let me see.
Yeah, drop
Oh,
it in
we
the
was
comments.
yeah, you right. We was talking about right how the 9 to 5, who watching the kids,
Yes.
right?
Yes. All right, man.
Look, the
Go ahead.
what we say, the ingredients of the working class, capitalism. No, I'm playing.
Yes.
Let me stop playing.
Yes.
No, but you hey, you made some great points because like yeah, right. Who watching the kids and for teachers, here's the thing, man. For the teacher to be with your kid for 8+ hours, and my
That's a
brother
lot.
said, who's parenting your kids? Well, if my kid is 8 hours a day at school, and mom's at so the system is raising your kid basically. And then I say, well, what about the rich kids?
Yep, that was
Because
your question. So
because
let me
there's
read the
two.
question for the
Oh, my bad. Yep.
family. So for this week's edition of Ask the Pharaohs, the question from our prince Elijah, he asked us, um, do we believe that rich kids' parents are at home? Who's watching them? And how does their situation, like impoverished kids, have effect on their growth development?
That's a good question. I think the nanny watching them. They got money for a nanny,
Yeah,
and they might have
Yeah.
like the in-school curriculum or the homeschool curriculum or something like that.
Right. Um. They may have what social issues,
yeah,
not being able to socialize with other kids. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, man, and it's crazy because like when you think about sometimes these rich kids they tend to dip off into other avenues like drugs and stuff, really heavy and
Yeah,
depressed, real heavy. They have identity crisis at a young age. You know, because everything is handed to them. Basically, it's like you know
yeah,
that that development is. I feel like it's it's depleted in a sense because their parents is always um covering them type. You know, they don't got no really survival skills. I guess in a
yeah,
sense. Whereas the impoverished kids, you got to learn how to catch the bus. You got to know which block to go on, which
yeah.
block not to
right. The
go on.
train.
Survival skills is like 2,000 points.
See, but you know what though? They learn street way,
Mm.
but the rich kids learn organized way.
Yeah.
See, they go to the gun
Yeah.
range early.
Resources. Right. They got access to crazy resources.
Yeah,
Right.
Or
No,
they
that's
range
that's
might be their backyard. I've been with
but
some
they
white people
always
who
living
sitting in the
under their
front yard.
parents' umbrella though. They might have these resources, right? You might have I went to South Dakota, crazy story. Went to South Dakota and Gillette. And the kid, dad, he was a lawyer.
mm,
Money, right? The kid, his friend asked him, he's like, well, what you want to be when you grow up? He say, I want to be a lawyer just like my dad. He said, are you just saying that because your dad is doing it and they pushing you to do it? Or you just doing it just cause? Because that's a great question because you do have those kids that live under their parents' umbrella and don't have a sense of their own. It's like,
yeah.
oh, I have to be the next lawyer because my dad did it.
But I
Oh,
think
he's gonna send
sometimes,
me to Yale to the best schools because my dad went there.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like some families they kind of need that. Where it's like, yo, this family they all dentists, this family all doctors. Set them up financially wise, but kind of messes them up. You could say maybe mentally on a future they their aspirations or something, but
Right.
it's one of them things that really help them out. But they should go do it and then do something else. But that's kind of sort of like what I say
That's real.
today's families has lacked. Is like they don't have those
Sense of direction.
traditional, yeah, sense of direction or the generational mechanics, lawyers, dentists. Like they used to have like generations, like third generation lawyer or something like that. You know that.
That's
But
real. Well, you gotta think about this though. Time has changed.
yeah,
Schools have
yeah,
got way more expensive.
yeah.
Support is not support anymore like back in the
Nah,
day,
it ain't.
right?
I'm trying to figure out where they getting these money at. This money at with these the way they pricing these houses and apartments. I'm like, who are they marketing to?
Come on, come on.
And
Money
what they
management.
do. I'm like, who for the people who buying them places, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, what do they do? I'm trying to figure out what they do. I just love to ask a dozen of them what they do
Right.
because it's like who can afford some of the stuff they got in downtown Chicago,
But
you know?
remember, like you said, what you say. It's all about who you know, resources. You don't even got. Somebody can just be like, have no money. You have a great idea, and you just met a millionaire who
Mm,
just capitalize off your idea, and you get a certain percentage. I feel as though we always think, man, how did he get there? Or how did they get that? It's all about who you know, who you get that
yeah,
resource to. You feel
yeah.
me?
That's why you got to network. You got to
That's why
talk.
you
I
got a
know we
network.
talk not to talk to strangers, but no, the strangers got the money. You got to meet the right strangers. You know, talk to the
Facts.
right people. That's what you
Facts.
got to do.
Facts.
But it's like if people, or this generation do choose what they want to do versus being forced to do something, they gotta. It's like cool, yeah, go for your passion, but at the end of the day, you gotta go for something to make a living too. Like where
Yeah.
you can actually afford to live the way you want to live,
Mm,
right?
mm,
Like you ain't gotta love what you do for the money. You can love what
right.
you do outside of that, but you do this for the money, and the money gets you what you want to do and let you live the way you want to live. But
Mm,
yeah,
mm.
Yeah.
So,
So,
so, oh, my bad, my bad. I was about to rebuttal that.
uh,
I was
go
about to
ahead. Go ahead.
rebuttal that.
go
Go ahead.
ahead.
Would okay. So, you would say you would you do something even if it's not something you like, right? It doesn't bring no happiness. It's not part of your dream, your vision. Would you do something for the money, but that job that you get, that offer don't bring you happiness? Or would you rather do something that makes you happy and something you always want to do, but it's less money and less benefits?
Give me the money on.
Yeah, the money. I
I'm,
mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I can
I,
say kind of sort of.
I,
That's. I can
we
say
just had
kind of
this
sort of.
conversation last week. Israel,
Yeah.
remember? Will we take the 1 trillion or 10 minutes with Jesus?
Oh.
Yeah,
We just had this
yeah.
conversation last
Yeah,
week.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I can say that's what I'm doing now. I mean, the trucking stuff, it's all right. I don't like doing it. It's easy. It give me the
Right.
money that I wanna make a pair compared to some of the other stuff I used to do. Like I used to be
Mhm.
in sales. It was fun,
Okay.
right?
Right.
It was times where I make a lot of money, got screwed out of money. The money is inconsistent, but it's fun. But it's like pillar to
Right.
post, check to check. And then the trucking stuff, it could be the same way, but it's like, yo, I'm making the money, saving the money,
Mhm.
could spend the money, could play with the money. I
Right.
work, play outside, get what I want.
Right.
It's just what I do for the money, and then I do other stuff for money too. So I write the books. It,
Right.
it's like the way I think that people should live. You had a job to help fund what you really want to do.
Mhm.
So let's say I get the job, I'm doing the job, and on the side of the job, I could be
You
writing my
doing?
books,
You writing your
right?
book? Okay.
Or I could be doing some motorcycle stuff, buying
That's
motorcycles, being
real.
a collector,
Right.
being a gun collector or something. And
Right.
that stuff ain't cheap. It's not inexpensive. Either one, they ain't lie.
Man.
So
Now that's real. Okay.
yeah, it's just the
It,
sacrifices you gotta make.
it's a little sacrifice.
Yeah, but it's not something I'm gonna do forever. In between time, like you said, you gotta meet the right people to network. Cause who knows? I could meet somebody. They say, "Hey, I want you to manage a fleet, and I'll pay you X amount of money." I'm like, "All right, cool.
Right.
I could dispatch."
That's
Hey,
real. That's real.
yeah. So
So my thought process, of course, is always getting the capital to fund not just business, but also to make sure that we are getting the things that people need to survive. See, my mindset is king mentality. I got to make sure I'm feeding multiple people. So I'm gonna always get wherever the biggest bag to make sure I stay, of course, authentically independent, and to make sure that the people are growing.
Right.
So it could go from family, of course, first self, family, then nation. You have to, it's levels to get into the bag and how much money you should be having.
absolutely. Cause I'm like, man, I be wanting to make enough money for myself and to be able to have a little bit if somebody else needs something. Like my brother needs some money, sister, or my dad, or my mom. Like, yo, I got some money for them too.
That's real, bro. That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the realest things that Jay-Z said from that 444 album was a man who don't take care of his family can't be rich. And that's real.
This is true.
Hey, can't take care of everybody now.
Yeah. But
You can't take care of family now.
but if it's your immediate family,
Right.
see, I thought more so of more of his kid, his children.
I see. Right. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You can't how are you rich and you can't even invest in the seed that you planted? How are you rich you can't and you're not invested in the
That's real, brother.
how can you be rich if you can't even take care of what you said that you wanted to multiply?
Right.
Which is yourself.
Yeah.
Your kids is a reflection of you. Your children are a reflection of you. You just multiplied yourself.
Come on. Hey, they don't even. Hey, they better read them books there.
So yeah, bro. We appreciate you, man, stopping by. I definitely want to get you on because I know I told you,
man. Yeah, last time I talked, I was in South Dakota. Now I'm in Louisiana right now. Beautiful, man. In the RV, sacrificing.
That's what's up.
Living in the RV. Very cheaply way. I got to get my crib. I got to get the house I want. So, hey, I told my kids, hey, but in all, it's more of being able to spend quality time with my kids more because we so in a compact area. So you don't got no space. We in everybody's space. So look, they be like, Daddy didn't get no good sleep. My kids know me that good. Like, all right, he need to take a breather type. And my kids are able to be transparent with me to say that, like, Daddy, just go take a breath, man. You seem like you didn't get that much sleep. It be like that though.
They very aware.
I be telling them that, like, if I yell at you, I'm sorry. Only got 3 hours of sleep last night. My sleep apnea messing up. So just bear with me. As long as I give them a heads up, we straight, baby. We straight.
Yeah, I know as a parent, y'all don't even get that much sleep no more.
No, man. Look, man, you see that line ain't going back, goddammit. No.
Wow.
Hey, gotta keep that hat on. Gotta keep this right on. Nah, I really do appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, I just seen you had posted about your music. Is your album?
Absolutely. Just dropped my first album. Had to get out of my way.
Congratulations.
I have to tell myself. Everyone else said, man, just drop it. But if it don't come within, it ain't, So I finally made the jump, man. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just put it out. Whatever hit. It doesn't matter. I made it for me anyway. So hopefully
Bro, you
someone
gotta
can get
push
the
that
message.
out, man.
Put it in the comment section of where we can get it at and what's the name of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
can
sir.
support you.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Appreciate it.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm working on some things too. So
yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Most definitely. Is it on Spotify?
It's on Spotify, Poetic Peace. Ah, damn. Why I can't comments.
all right, broski. Well, we
Yeah.
appreciate you. I'm finna get to the next segment of the
Yep. Do your
podcast.
thing. Do your thing, man. Appreciate y'all. Much love and respect. Poetic Peace. Peace Within. Streaming on all platforms. Spotify. Follow me on Instagram. Official Poetic Peace _ Hit me up. I appreciate y'all. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. Thank you.
Sir.
Peace.
But yeah, man, y'all. I love having our people come on here, man. I love talking to y'all. I'm gonna get me a I'm gonna get us a number where and y'all can call in case y'all be wanting to just talk to us like live on the phone. I'm gonna get us a number so that y'all can start calling in case y'all don't want to be on video, because I know a lot of people are shy. They don't want to be on video, but they want to at least have their voices heard. So I'm gonna work on that, family, to make sure that y'all can start calling in and talking to us via phone. All right, family. Our next segment is Thoughts from the Pharaoh, and this is our brand new segment, family, where we basically, hey, every week, me and Israel and I, we're going to go back and forth and we're going to rotate, right? And we're going to talk about some things from the Thoughts from the Pharaoh, and it can be a Bible scripture. It could be a rant. It can also be some encouragement. And this week is my week for my thought. I know I didn't talk a lot this episode, family, so I'm not going to be too long on my thought, but this is my thought, and my thought is, and it might be little rantish, but the dangers of AI is real. The dangers of AI is real, family. They now are able to put even my voice, even my face, because I am on the internet, they can put me on anything to make it seem as though I said or did something, and it's all made up. So I want people to pay attention to what is AI, what is real, and what isn't. Okay, family? It's important. You use AI for educational purposes to make your life a little bit easier so it doesn't have to take a very long time to do, right? But also remember that AI, everything is balanced. You can use something for good and you can use something for bad. And when it comes to teaching, a lot of people are now using ChatGPT and all of the other forms like Google, like Gemini, and all of the other search engines that are AI generated to skip the basically human to human interaction. So I want people to pay attention to what is AI, what is real now, because they have now merged a lot of things that's online with what is not real. So don't be deceived from AI. Do not let AI use you. You use AI. Okay? This is my thought. It could be a little rantish, but this is my thought this week, family. Do not let AI control you, your thoughts. Be very aware that, remember, AI was created by people. We are the people. We are the brain power. We are the trust. Okay? And I'm not trying to be funny, But this ain't an iRobot. This is not a Terminator situation. Okay? This is I don't want to say a warning, but I want to just keep you guys abreast of what is going on when it comes to artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence was made by us. So that means you are smarter than the AI. The AI is a tool. It is meant to be used, not it using you. So pay attention. Parents, put parental controls on YouTube and other things that your children is using their iPads and tablets for. And then make sure every once in a while you're popping in and watching full episodes or full segments or full whatever videos of what your children is watching. Okay? Make sure every once in a while you even look at the goofy cartoon to make sure it's only a goofy cartoon. Because I don't know if you remember or know this. Some of the cartoons that we grew up watching had subliminal messaging in it. So family, pay attention to the AI. I know we're busy. I know we're single parents. I know we are, there's just so much going on in our life that we can't do certain things all at one time. But every once in a while, when you put on Bluey and you're putting on Blue's Clues and you're putting on all of these other cartoons that they got going on, just pop in and just sit down with your child and watch the episode with them to make sure they're not putting anything crazy inside of the AI or inside of the cartoons. All right. And that is my thought this week. Make sure we are paying attention to the AI, making sure that we are monitoring the things that we give to our children, because like we just said before with our guest that came in just for a second with us, hey, who is watching the children if we at work all day and they're just learning from school? And family, that is my thought this week. Check on the AI. Don't let the AI use you. It's a tool. All right. With that down, family, man, today was powerful. I like this episode, man.
Yeah, pretty good episode.
Yeah. I like this. It was powerful. Anything, Israel, before we get up out of here, sir?
No, I ain't got nothing. I gotta be up early, man. We said it all. All that could
All
be
right.
said.
All right, family. This is episode 67 of the Pharaohs Podcast. I'm your host, Solomon, and you can follow me at Solomon Walker on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram at CJWalker103. And if you want to get your book published, you want to hit me up about publishing books, just like my background. There are only 9 numbers, a book of numerology. You can email me at cwalker1582@gmail.com. Israel, where can people find you?
Y'all can find me at JohnATL61@gmail.com, on my website, JonathanJohnson61.com, and you can find me at the Pharaohs Podcast
That's
at
right.
gmail.com.
That's right. You can always email us at the Pharaohs Podcast at gmail.com. And guess what, family? If you ain't able to check us out on a Monday, every Tuesday, we on Spotify. Okay. So if you can't join us live on YouTube, make sure you guys follow us. Shout out to all of the Spotify listeners. We definitely have a growing of Spotify listeners now. So appreciate all of you all who wants to just be able to listen to us audio version of us when they're doing things, doing a chore, when they're walking outside, wherever it is that you do your Spotify at. So I thank you and I appreciate you, family, for joining us. With that being said, peace.